Okay, I am currently in my room. I have a lot of things planned. I have to work on the animating your ideas video, which by the way, thank you to everybody who submitted all your wacky, crazy ideas. I'm really looking forward to animating them. But before I actually work on that video, I have a few other things that I need to take care of. I have some music covers that I want to work on for that video specifically, like the transition music and whatnot. I also have some shorts that need to be recorded really quickly, and I'm so excited to take you guys along. So I think what I'm gonna start off with first is getting the covers done, and then I'm gonna go record some shorts. So come along now. Okay, it is currently 7 p.m. A lot longer than I expected. I did finish the animation for the short, and here it is. I was going to fully animate it, but the audio for the short itself just randomly disappeared. I don't know why Live 2D did that. We fixed your audio scrubbing feature, thank you. So I got the music cover done. I finished the animation for the short, and now I'm going to quickly edit the animation and post it.
Pretty unique.
New day, new morning, and whatnot. I spent some time working on my next short, which by the way, I've been on a roll with shorts. I don't know how, but I've just been like popping off with them, and I don't even care about them all that much. My thoughts on shorts. I think they can be fun sometimes. They're not really like my main priority, and I definitely don't want them to be. I think they're good to like let loose, have fun, make some like stuff that I don't have to worry about too much. Oh, and experimentation, that's what I like too. I love using it to experiment with all types of silly ideas I have in my mind. It's also just a really good way to like get people interested in what you have to offer and such. So I'm actually going to work on some animation exercises before I go into working on the animating your ideas video. Actually, there's something that I want to show. This is my insane hot mess of a mood board, idea board for my first ever like animation that I'll be posting. And over here, if you click on this button right here, this is the animation exercises section, which is what I'm gonna be focusing on today. Got some exercises done with my old model, so nostalgic. I have my notes right here. If a character isn't thinking, they aren't alive. Keep it simple, do your best, and always have fun. And these resources come from Animator Island. Great resource, by the way. I've actually done some of the animation exercises from there, but today I want to try something new. I want to find something new that I can do with the model that I currently have now, because I don't feel like making any new models at the moment. A lot of these are more built for hand-drawn, frame-by-frame animation, but I do think it is good to see what you can apply to your own work. Let's see, which one do I want to do? I think I'm gonna do the character head turn. Even with rigged animation, I do struggle with animating like head turns because they're just so dynamic. I know that like the animation's sort of already done for me because it's rigged, but it's all about, you know, placing the keyframes, the timing, and all of that. Maybe I'll throw in some body turning in the animation as well because I haven't done that. This was me talking about how proud I was of the animation and how great it came out and how I'm on a roll. But let me tell you everything that happened immediately after, because everything just went downhill from here. Why can't I... Why is my keyboard not working? Hello? I'm recording this in bed right now. So, here's what happened. I opened up my keyboard right? I opened up my keyboard and I opened it up, wanted to see what's wrong with it. They didn't have specific instructions on how to open my specific keyboard, which is like, I don't know why, but okay, I guess. I got a screwdriver, took off the little plastic back sheet, and I cut my finger somehow. It hurt like hell, and I'm sort of convinced that my keyboard is broken. I have a spare keyboard, obviously. Oh, and my phone stand, my cute pink bunny phone stand that I use for like VTubing and stuff, prop my phone up for the tracking and stuff. You could consider them minor and you think, oh, you're just, I don't know, spoiled, or these aren't really big problems, but I don't know. I like having stuff personal to me. I think personalization is a great way to make life more enjoyable. So when you lose that stuff that's personal to you, you aren't going to feel good and you're gonna feel bad. I don't know. I think I just want to sit and watch YouTube for the rest of the day. So I'm gonna relax now. Okay. Oh, whoa, that's too close. So, I am alive. I will not let a simple cut on my finger from a keyboard that happened somehow stop me from achieving my dreams. I will admit, ow, I just hit my hand. I will admit I am still bummed out, pretty bummed out, but you know, I'm not gonna let that stop me. And if you're wondering what I worked on, absolutely nothing. But honestly, I think that's kind of just what I needed. A day to just not work on anything and relax. But honestly, I'm feeling a lot better now. About the phone stand I use for tracking, I did not get a new one. My phone is currently connected over Wi-Fi and not USB. And so far, I think it's actually working pretty well, surprisingly. But I mean, at least I'm here. Actually, since I am on a new type of tracking connection, I am going to have to adjust some of my settings. And I want to do that while talking about some future things, maybe. What I'm gonna do is go into the settings and make sure that my literally everything is still running prim, proper, and smooth. Actually, I was very, just a tad bit nervous on starting like a virtual vlog kind of series because I figured that there aren't exactly people looking to watch it, and I do want to make stuff that, you know, people do want to watch. But I don't know, like over time, I think I've just kind of learned that I don't care about that all too much. I mean, obviously, I do want people to, you know, like what I have to say and whatnot. But, I don't know, actually. I think it's fun because, like, I am a very workaholic person, if you couldn't tell. With all the numerous projects I've started and then not finished. If you, let's say, if you are here right now watching this, I think you are into that behind the scenes, like, exclusive kind of vibe, work in progress, all that jazz. Oh, whoops, that should not be on. There we go. And turn this off. If you're wondering what this is, I am making sure certain items cannot be pinned to certain parts of my head, if that makes sense. Like if I went to wear a hat, you would not want me to see a hat pinned onto my eyeball, if that makes sense. So we're just selecting, see, like this should not be able to have items pinned onto it. That'd be so weird. Any rigger should do this. But I am definitely going to do more of these, especially if I have like big stuff that I want to show and like behind the scenes process or something. For some reason, I cannot find my nose. Oh, if you couldn't tell, I did not label any of my meshes. Please do not be like me. Label your meshes, please, for the love of God. I also have been thinking about making tutorials, which is so scary to me because like people are like hungry for tutorials. They're like addicts for tutorials. There's people constantly looking stuff up. Everybody wants to know something, but I feel like the people who only make tutorials are only going to be known for tutorials, and I want to be known for more than that, which is why, oh, whoops. Oh no, the app on my phone crashed. Whoopsie, I think I'm so grateful for the devs of this app, VTube Studio right here. On the mobile version, they have a mode called streaming mode, and it lowers the brightness of your phone so it doesn't overheat. It hides your camera preview. Depending on who you ask, that's a blessing or a curse. So thank you, VTube Studio devs. You amaze me every single time I use your app. It is currently 8 p.m. right now. I think I'm actually gonna take it pretty lightly today. I'm just maybe going to work on a script for the next little story time video that I have planned. I think after everything that happened, I think I definitely need like an easier task that I can work on. Can I just say that while I was writing the script, the vibes were elite. I had my candle, I had my tea, had my glasses on. I felt so studious, smart, and mysterious. It was just very, very cozy and nice. It is a new day. I'm feeling actually so much more energized than I was before. It's finally time. Probably the moment of this that you've been waiting for, and I'm sorry for keeping you waiting. It is time to work on the animating your ideas video. I'm so excited. I was sort of picky with the ones I was choosing because I wanted to get the ones that like I could improv and work with. Actually, give me a moment. This is my little content Notion page that I have here. Please ignore the JPEG banner. I have some goals, like a little video timeline here. Honestly, I suck at figuring out how, I don't know, I don't think I could ever in my life make a Notion on my own. Templates just like really do come in handy with that. And over here is the section for the animating your ideas video. I have like a list of basically some of the stuff I want to do. I really got to get some naming variety with these. Okay, here we are in Live 2D, and it is so cold in here that I actually need to put on a robe. I just refuse to work with cold hands. Can't even type with cold hands. Sorry about that. Anyway, I have my dialogue ready. I think the rig is ready. So now we are ready to start animating. Okay, the first thing I always do is open up this right here that contains all the info. Change like the parameter interpolation to step and change the frame rate to 15. I do 15 and not 24 because I feel like at 24 Live 2D makes it too smooth. I don't know if I'm just doing it wrong. And then I'm going to just adjust the size. Oh, and we gotta import our dialogue that we're animating to a full animation. There we go. Now we got ourselves a little audio track right here, and I'm going to hold control to just place parameters in literally everything. So the prompt was baking a cake. The first thing I like to do is plan out the poses and whatnot, because if I just animate straight ahead, I'm completely lost. So I'm gonna turn on some music and get started on that. Okay, I think I have my key poses done. Okay, so yeah, I think those are our key poses. Now I'm gonna go into the keyframes and the graphs and do all of the in-betweening. Okay, so it is currently nighttime. I just got out the shower because I've been animating and sitting at this desk for so long. Actually, wait, hold on. Sometimes if I'm feeling a little like icky and weird and gross, or like after a shower, I spray nice fragrances on myself so I can feel pretty and cute. Last time I sprayed this, I got it in my mouth, which is kind of gross. It's also just nice to wear to sleep for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, so the animation is all done. I think it could have came out a lot better in my personal opinion. Just saying. But that's honestly my fault, because I think the way I planned the poses was a little weird. So here is the finished product. It's probably going to be laggy, so I'll put it up on screen. I think it came out pretty well. All I have to do is edit it, draw the backgrounds and the other assets, which, guys, I'm probably going to do off screen because I do want to take a break because I've been sitting at this desk for so long. I did try some experimentation with form animation, which I probably should make a short on. And I just tried adjusting my mouth sprites to sort of warp and move a little bit depending on the shape, so it just looks a bit more natural. So it's sort of fluid, but also not at the same time. It's still matching my aesthetic and art style. I think I'm going to export this. You've seen enough time lapses, so I'm not going to show me working on the other ones. So I think that's where I'm going to end it here. This was so much fun. Oh my god, I'm totally doing more of these. This was so much fun. Thank you for being here. Bye. Oh, I think this is the first time I've ever said bye in an outro before. This was so fun.